ready to go here. Here's only Cruz.
Number 15, O'Neal Cruz.
Ripped to short. On to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
High fly ball down the left field line. Kwan sprinting after it. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Chourio at the plate now, and that's strike one. Man at second. Ball. Just underway here in Cleveland. This one in the air, center field. Lockridge under it. And there's two away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done. David Hamilton digs in for the Guardians. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That's inside. That's a ball.
That misses.
That's a ball.
And the count's even at 2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. Slider
Ball
misses outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Really good take,
down.
especially
Ball.
with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And that'll do it. Back here in Cleveland, to the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Spencer Horwitz. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And a swing and a miss. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Strike
Yeah.
3, got him with the sweeper. 2 down, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. On the ground to the left, Witt. That's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 2nd. Now it's the Guardians DH, Nathan Lucas.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Chourio takes it in for the out. 1 down. Swing, and he breaks his bat. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. 1 down. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a foul out of play. Just
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
In the air, left field. And it falls. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Brings it in. 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Inside, ball.
The Guardians with a chance to score first here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Checks his swing, now would appeal to 3rd. And yes, he did. He went around. Here's a 1-2. Griffin. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez.
You know, these Pirates, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Foul ball there. On the ground to 3rd. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Ball.
Williams, in his 3rd season, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and put it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Into the outfield. Base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. Lau at the plate.
Ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one fouled off.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's outside.
That's the ball.
And now 3-1. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And that'll load the bases. Fouled off. He was late. 0-1 down. Slow roller to first. Whip for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball outside.
Two on, 2 outs. And fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ball inside.
And that's
that's it.
The inside edge. Full count now. Out to short. Witt. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Set for the bottom of the third. Stepping up for the Guardians, Patrick Bailey. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Up the middle. Griffin. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Hey!
Makes the catch for the second out. And now the center fielder, Brandon Lockridge. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Nope, ball.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches.
Diving, makes the grab. What a play. New inning getting started. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Spencer Horwitz. That one fouled off. Called strike right there.
Ball, that's down.
And that skips in the dirt. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Kwan takes it in for the out. 2 down. Nick Gonzalez, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. To the right side, Rocchio slings to first, and the Pirates go 1. Here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Bobby Witt Jr. And there's one down. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Angel Martinez getting ready to hit.
Ball. Ball.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
In for a strike. Full count now.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Fouled off left side. 0-2 now.
Ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One and 2 now.
Ball.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. 2 on, 2 outs. And that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and tie as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Back-to-back base hits. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Ball.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Next one misses. 3-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Bailey up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Check swing. Went around. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Just misses with that one.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Endy Rodriguez. Hit on the ground to short. Witt gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. foul ball there. And a swing and a miss.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
In the dirt. Now 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. O'Neal Cruz now at the plate.
No, that's out. Hey!
And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on. Back here in Cleveland. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, David Hamilton. And that is out of play.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Got him swinging.
No, that
and
missed.
obviously
That's the ball.
a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Right side. On to O'Hearn. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. Mason Montgomery into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Ball.
That clips the corner. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Ball outside.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And it remains 2-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
2 down, nobody on. And that one hops the wall. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Stuart Fairchild looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position.
That's the ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And on second, 2 down.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Got him swinging for the K. Back now at Progressive Field. And now it's Brandon Lowe.
You know, these Pirates definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
One away.
You know, being aggressive can be a little tricky. You want to have confidence up there, but sometimes hitters fall into the trap of being overconfident, thinking they can hit anything, and that can lead to a lot of mistakes.
The 1-0. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. So here's the new pitcher on here, Eric Zabrowski.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Good eye right there.
That's a really good take.
That's off the mark, and the count's full.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag and get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, Marcell Ozuna. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And it's even up to Ozuna. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. The Buccos with the go-ahead run standing at second. And we're the top half of the 6th. That one missed.
That's low. That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In there. Got him looking for the K. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jake Mangum. The switch hitter batting right. And the slider just misses.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike.
Nope,
but
that's it.
So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Montgomery in his 2nd season, 25 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 31, Leslie Soto.
First pitch misses.
Ball. Hey.
In the air, right field. Mangum moving under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strike. Here in Cleveland, here's the. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Cade Smith. Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball, left side. Zips it across. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Hamilton takes it in for the out. So digging in, Connor Griffin, 1 for 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Nope, ball.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Quick toss to first.
No.
And he's back in easily.
Hey.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
1 down. Yohan Ramirez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning. If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2. O'Hearn steps on the bag, and there's 2 away. So back to the top of the order. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, David Hamilton.
Ball. Hee-haw!
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Got him. Out number 3. Back here in Cleveland. Step. Tim Herron gets the call from the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Late with the swing there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Fouled off. He was late. Ouch. That one drilled him. The throw is still in time. And even with his speed, they get the out. So up next, Ryan O'Hearn. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Out towards left center. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brandon Lockridge. On the ground, right side. Lau sends it to first. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out.
That's ball.
One, 2 now. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example. Keeping your hands inside.
So they bring on their closer. Dennis Santana. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Chase Delauder.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Good.
Roll bounces. He's safe. It's a stolen base. That was not close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Ball.
The 1-1. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! And this place is rocking. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Angel Martinez. And that should be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Next for the Guardians, second baseman,
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat. And there are 2 down. This one in the air, center field. And that is the inning. We go to the ninth. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Shawn Armstrong.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. That one the other way. He hauls it in. 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove. You will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Armstrong, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The Pirates down to their final strike. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run.
Got him.
And that'll do it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.